Hello and welcome. Today's topic is the first agreement: always be impeccable with your word. Release the need to be right. Release the need to be right. This is a really great topic because so many of us become very attached to being right. And it's human nature to want to be right because we all want to exist and be visible, be seen, and be heard by the people around us. And being right really affirms and even inflates our sense of self-worth. As children and students, and even into adulthood and being in old age, we really operate on the reward system. It's something that we learned from a very young age, and it becomes part of our human psyche. And being right brings accolades and positive attention, where being wrong can bring embarrassment and self-criticism. So when people are adamant about being right, they're generally coming from fragile egos. And the problem with coming from a fragile ego, an ego having to be right, is that being right can become more important than compassion or kindness, that being right can be more important than personal growth, or even being right in conversation can become more important than the relationship that we're having. So, we form opinions, and our opinions we believe are correct. We think we're right, and we want others to know that we're right. And sometimes people can be unrelenting in being right, and they don't even realize it. Or we become unrelenting, and these are loops that go on in our heads. And what happens is, the reason that we are so attached to this need to be right is because we've set ourselves up in the dream that Don Miguel Ruiz talks about. We've set ourselves up to believe that being right makes us more worthy. And so when you're in conversation with someone and they are just relentlessly pushing that they are right, it's a fragile ego. And realize that in that moment, the reason that they're so adamant about being right is because it is their personal way of building themselves up. It is their personal affirmation. Because the ego is so fragile, it can't help itself, and it looks to the outside for confirmation. And the truth is, guys, confirmation for who we are always comes from inside. So if we're in conversation with someone who is relentless about being right, or we find ourselves in conversation and we are relentless about being right, it's very important to understand that we have an assumption that we believe is right, and we are pushing that on someone else to gain self-worth. If that's the case, let's go within and let's create our own self-worth. Because when we're really attached to the need to be right, what's happened is that we're defending our position. And when we come from a place of being defensive, almost nothing positive happens, not in conversation. So letting go of the need to defend our position helps release us from the need to be right. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. Let's get right into our positive affirmations to help you train your mind, train yourself to go within and release the need to be right. I am open to learning new perspectives. I let go of the need to defend my position. I release the need to be right and engage others with curiosity and compassion. Sending you much love, and I'll see you in the next video.